Welcome to Michael Stone's podcast. This free podcast is made possible through gifts by people like you. Please consider making a donation through the donate button on the website to help us offer unique audio, video, and text-based teachings on the internet and to grow this community library. Michael's teaching bridges the gap between inner healing and social change by synthesizing traditional spiritual teachings with the insights of the West. To learn about Michael's international retreats and workshops, please visit michaelstoneteaching.com. Thank you for your support.
So let your body settle. Receiving the ground with your legs. And just notice if your mind is leading or if the breath is leading. And as the body settles, just allow your attention to merge with your breath. You don't need to keep up an inventory of what you need to remember. Your ideas about things are always just a small portion of what's really going on. So feel each breath. Feel the very beginning of the inhalation. Notice the sensations that make up inhaling. Your mind calls breathing, inhaling, and exhaling. But see if you can feel the sensations that come together to make up what you call inhaling. And see if you can feel the sensations that make up what you call exhaling. So again, notice the tendency in the mind to always create an inventory. Notice how memory always sets us up to anticipate something. And see if you can feel the breath without anticipating anything. Let the front teeth and the back teeth draw away from each other. And as you inhale and you bring your attention to your back molars, you can feel the inhale spreading the back molars sideways, and the exhale closes the molars back towards each other. Feel the lower jaw release from the skull. Feel how sounds are changing. and how time is passing in 100 ways. Notice if your breath is leading or if your mind is leading. And what I mean by mind is pictures, sentences about the future or the past, and just the energy of anticipation. You can hear in the distance the sounds of the city. The sounds of the intersection. Buses. Honking. So just let that into the room. Let it into your heart. The traffic is not outside, and it's not inside. The city, the sewers, people, trees, construction sites, people's gardens in their backyards, all the roadways that zigzag the land. These are all part of us. And they could become more a part of you if you allow it in. So just let the sounds of the city move through your body, just like the breath is moving through the body. Stream of sound, like the stream of the breath, is part of us, and we're a part of that stream. So let there be a very small distance between your breathing and your attention. So the mind is not leading. The breath is leading. Breath comes in and out of the body like sounds come in and out of the body. And the distance between your attention and the breath is going to get smaller and smaller, so that your attention and your breathing start to become the same thing. It's deep nourishment to just feel the body breathing without adding anything to the breath. It seems like our mind always wants to have a position on everything. And you can tune in to what it feels like for the mind to be so busy wanting answers or wanting to make decisions. Meanwhile, the body is breathing. The city is happening outside of this room. The city is happening in your own heart. The sun is hitting the pavement. The sounds are coming in through the windows. Everything's working together. And the breath is an easy to learn language. You just have to pay attention. So feel that system of exchange between your breathing and your body, between your breathing and your nervous system, between your breathing and your mind. Just watch how as the body settles, as you follow these instructions, as the breath settles, the mind gets quieter and quieter. And when you hear my voice, just let it be an instruction, but don't go off with it. Don't think about what I'm saying. Just feel the instruction and then let it go. Sometimes we have these repetitive thoughts that just rule us. Like knockout punches. We get a thought that just won't go away. So if that's the case and it's hard to settle, just notice that and try and stay connected to the slivers of sensation, the movements of sensation that make up what we call the body and the breath. Sometimes when we sit, the mind doesn't settle easily. We have to really embody the practice. Just notice the sounds of the space. People's voices. City. Movement of the breath. You don't have to erase images or erase thoughts. You don't even have to know where they come from. Just notice the arising of thoughts and images. Come back to gentle breathing. Refusing giant systems of thought. We're part of a larger, interconnected system. We're part of a web of relations. And when we're all caught up in our own ideas, it's tragic because we lose touch with this larger relational system that we're a part of, like the city outside, like the city inside. Your body is made of breathing, like glaciers are made of water. And just let the parts of your mind that are stiff and rigid, let them melt all the time, let them melt. Just relax into your life. Astonishing how fresh each breath is. Clouds are passing, sensations in the body are changing, the city is transforming, time is passing, incense is burning, the forest trees are gaining buds. So see if you can open to change. Just notice where you start obsessing about a thought. And just melt into the breath. Just like salt moving through the ocean. Just feel the silky breath. It's what you've been searching for all your life without knowing it. All your life you've searched without knowing it for this moment. It's not perfect. All your life, you've been searching without knowing it for this moment. You don't need a warmer climate, a different relationship, or a different body. Just this. This is what you can love most. This moment. This is what you can love most. So notice what you see, and don't hold on to it. Melt away from it. Come back to the breath. Notice what you hear, and let your ears be open, but don't cling to sounds. Melt away from them. If there's a thought enticing you, just notice it. Notice the way that it wants to consume your attention. Also notice that repetitive thoughts are predictable. They're excessive and they're entertaining. Melt back into the breath. Just let the breath sing to you. Let each breath be elemental, visceral, so clear. It's just like if you were on a beach and you were looking at the sand, you could pick up just a few grains of sand. And just really study a few grains of sand. See if you can feel that. As you start to inhale, see if you can feel the sensations that make up the beginning of an inhalation. Like looking at a school of minnows under the water and just trying to spot a few minnows and really look at them. A few grains of sand. So just try to slow down the mental process and just feel the sensations that make up the inhalation. It's at the level of the body. Just let each breath be unexpected. As you inhale, sometimes the mind starts gathering thoughts. So stay in the level of sensation. Melt away from the thoughts and relax into the level of sensation. It's the sensation of breathing, the sensation of being in this room, the sensations of the city, the sounds of the city. Just feeling the breath. Each breath. All your life. You've been searching without knowing it for this moment. Now start to deepen your inhale and your exhale. And then when you're ready, you can let your eyes open. And we'll try to stay silent as you start to open your eyes. And then we'll check in.